So we're less than a week out from Black Ops 4, and at this point, we're getting very close, and a lot of you may have your copies already secured, pre-ordered, whatever it may be, but there also may be a very large number of you that are on the fence and haven't bought just yet, and maybe wanting to know a little bit more about what you can end up getting. So today, I wanted to put together a little guide to talk to you guys about the best versions of Black Ops 4 to get the most bang for your buck, essentially. While this won't be necessarily the most custom tailored to every individual that watches this video, I'm hoping to provide a little bit more of a top-down perspective and give you a little recommendation on which one could be the best value for what you're looking for. So hopefully this can help out in as much a way as possible, but today we're gonna be reviewing all the different variations currently known out there for Black Ops 4 a week out, and then talking to you guys a little bit about my recommendations on what you can end up looking for and what you should end up getting. So that said, let's just jump right into it. Firstly, let's talk about each individual edition out there and what you end up getting for each of them. Now, let's start out simple. Let's start with a base standard physical game. Now this of course will cost you your standard $60 or $59.99 if you want to get technical, and it'll give you access to all three big offerings within Black Ops 4, that being multiplayer, zombies, as well as Blackout. Now multiplayer is your standard stuff that you end up knowing for all across the board. Blackout is the brand new Battle Royale mode introduced within Black Ops 4 and for the first time in Call of Duty history, and Zombies looks to take things up to the next level this year with at its base 3 maps at launch, 9 Voyage of Despair and Blood of the Dead. Now, of course, there has been advertised 4 maps, which we'll get to in just a second, but that comes along with the Black Ops Pass then. So the physical standard edition is again $60 here with that and gives you all 3 modes, regular, standard, base play. After that, we can take a look at the digital standard edition, which is for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, but this is also only $60, but offers a little bit more, but kind of is a counterbalance because if you don't want the actual disc, you'll end up getting some extra other things as well. So you get all things within the physical version of it, but again, digital, and it saves you the hassle from having to put the disc in your PS4 or Xbox One every single time you play, or find shelving space for that actual case. Additionally though, it comes along with 1,100 COD points, or 1,100 COD points, and digital bonus items, as well as immediate access to the Back in Black multiplayer maps if you're on PlayStation 4. Now unfortunately, those digital items you're going to be seeing a lot throughout these different variations, but they haven't actually been entirely detailed just yet. We'll see in the higher variations like the Digital Deluxe, they end up getting a signature weapon and also a character uniform as well, but as for the digital items that are mentioned, not only alongside those at the higher tier versions, but what's also seen right now, they haven't really detailed those. My guess is probably a calling card, probably a camo, some sort of maybe uniform, but it's something that will be smaller and on the lesser scale compared to these other items. Let's jump up a little bit because this is where we're gonna start to see the disconnect in terms of pricing. Your first 2 variations were $60, but your next one up is the Digital Deluxe Edition, which is $99.99, just under $100 flat. This will grant you access to the full game, 2,400 COD points, Digital Edition bonus items, which again are those things that we mentioned may very well be a camo, a calling card, something like that, but have yet to actually be detailed. Then you also end up getting on PlayStation 4 again the immediate access to the Back in Black multiplayer maps for Black Ops 3 if you're on PlayStation 4. Then you also have the introduction of the Digital Deluxe bonus items as well, which we just mentioned, where signature weapon and the special outfit, which we've also seen kind of leaked out there. It looks like the Dia de los Muertos character uniform that will be thrown in the mix with that one. But then you also end up getting more bonus items on top of that because that main breakaway for pricing, that extra $40, includes the Black Ops Pass. So you'll get more content not only immediately, but also as the long run goes down as well, because you have access at launch to the classified Zombies map, which makes it 4 maps at launch. You have 4 Blackout characters immediately unlocked at launch as well. Then you have access to 12 multiplayer maps over the course of the year, plus the new Zombies offerings as well. So that's something that explains that big jump and that big gap in pricing, but is something that will be available and sold separately if you don't want to get it with the game immediately. So you can always take advantage of that later. The next one up on this list is the Pro Edition, which can be bought in a physical variation, and this is the full game for $119.99 or $120, and a little more extra stuff on top of that. So again, you get access to the full game as you do with all of these. 1,100 COD points as compared to with the Digital Deluxe Edition, you got 2,400 COD points. You're not getting those though as well with this. You also get the bonus items of the Black Ops Pass, which again, classified 4 Blackout characters, 12 multiplayer maps, and Zombies maps over the course of the year. But you also end up getting additional things like a steelbook case for your disc. You end up getting a pop socket. You end up getting 10 specialist patches, 3 zombies collectible artworks, and a code calling card or Call of Duty endowment calling card that will then help those proceeds, a portion of that, go to the Call of Duty endowment, putting veterans back into work after they've returned home. So you end up getting a lot of different things here at that one, and again, just slightly more of an uptick here for that, but those are more so incorporating physical items that you can end up having as either collectible items or just whatever you want to associate with them. The next one up in the list in pricing goes back again to the digital versions, this being the Digital Deluxe Enhanced version for $129.99, or just under $130. This will grant you, of course, the full game, 8,500 COD points, a very big increase in COD points offered here with this one. Digital edition bonus items, again, probably camo or calling card or something like that. Immediate access to the Back in Black multiplayer maps on Black Ops 3 if on PlayStation 4. You also get the bonus items of the Black Ops Pass, and also the Digital Deluxe bonus items, as well as that signature weapon and special outfit. So the big thing here with this one, the enhanced one compared to the Digital Deluxe, is pretty much just the COD points that you end up getting with this. You end up obviously having a lot of crossover from the standard Digital Deluxe edition compared to the enhanced, so the big disconnect there is just how many more COD points you want for your game once you launch into it. Now, the second to last edition we'll talk about here actually deals with more so one specific retailer, and I haven't seen any other retailers doing specific things here, at least in the States. I know that there are some retailers that like to do their own editions, like Game in the UK and EB Games elsewhere in the world as well, but I haven't seen anything really on those just yet, which if they are out there, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. But we're gonna be talking about the next one up as the GameStop Pro Edition and Collector's Box PS4 Bundle. That's gonna go for $149.99, and this will give you the access to the full game, 1,100 COD points, the Black Ops Pass, the Steelbook case, the pop socket, the 10 specialist patches, the 3 zombies collectible artworks, the code calling card, so your full Pro Edition right there, but also another bonus of a bonus collector's box, which will give you more physical items of a utility bag, socks, beanie, multi-prong USB adapter, a keychain, and a collectible enamel pin. So that'll again go for $150, but is only available at GameStop, and really only offers a little bit more in terms of tangible items that is available in that collector's box. So that's more so the excessive portion if you want some more collector's items. But then, talking the final tier, and of course the biggest collector item out of this, the Mystery Box Special Edition for Black Ops 4. This is gonna run you $199.99 and very well may be sold out from anywhere you try to get it at the very moment, but this will give you access to the full game and then also a ton of different tangible items. So rattling those off, you end up getting a collectible Zombies Mystery Box, which can be used for storage or whatever, but similar to the Juggernog edition a few years back. It has sounds and special lighting, and of course brings something that's been fan lore for so long into an actual physical real-world item. Then you also end up getting Zombies Hero Fig Pins, which are pins for the Chaos Story characters of Scarlet, Bruno, Diego, and Shaw. You end up getting a 10th anniversary puzzle along with that, which is a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle that ends up making an awesome piece of artwork that was actually a collectible poster as well from, I believe, Comic-Con. Then you end up getting access to Dark Horse Zombies comic number 1. Doesn't include the whole set because of course those come out progressively, but it will set up the story for you guys and give you access to the number 1 edition and first issue of that Zombies comic that sets up the Chaos Story characters. Then you end up getting Zombies lithograph items, which are 3 collectibles for 3 maps at launch, excluding the Black Ops Pass exclusified classified map. You end up getting the artwork for 9, Voyage, and Blood, and they absolutely look stunning, if I'm being honest with you. You also get the pop socket, the collectible steelbook, as you do with the Pro editions. Then you also end up getting the specialist patches, the Black Ops Pass, which again gives you all that content we've discussed already, and then you get the additional bonus content as well, which is presumably the Digital Deluxe bonus items, such as the signature weapon and special outfit. And it also looks like you end up getting COD points from the, if you want to call it leaked, or rather early images of the box art for the edition, and it looks to be 2,400 COD points included in that. But that said, that is all of the additions that you have now, 1 week out from Black Ops 4's launch. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Which one's worth it? This is where, again, it kind of comes down to your individual preferences, and where I'm gonna try and set some parameters to give you a guideline of if you fall within these categories, that's the best one, instead of giving you an overall, this is the only one you should buy, because I firmly believe that it will differ depending on who watches this. You could be watching this and 10 minutes later, somebody could have a completely different opinion and viewpoint on what they wanna buy and what their interests are. It might not follow the same exact reasoning. So that said, the parameters here for this one are gonna fall between collectibles, the base play, and then future proofing. So if you're one of those people that, like me, actually look forward to some of the collectibles depending on the edition and what's on offer, this comes down to a toss-up between the Pro Edition, the GameStop Pro Bundle, or the Mystery Box Edition, to which I'd recommend the Mystery Box Edition if you have the money for it and can find one in stock. Again, these are probably gonna be tough to come by because they are much more limited edition than any of the other ones. But the reasoning behind this one is not only does it have the most in the offering, but it also retains a rather decent resale value, unlike other variants of the editions, if you're looking to maybe later on down the line get something back for it. Plus, if you love collectibles, you'll be one of, at max, a few thousand people that has not only the mystery box at the end of the day, but also a lot of the other items included within this. As for the base play parameters, you just want to jump in and see which one is your best bang for your buck here at this one. It comes down to really the physical versus the digital standard, and to me, the digital standard all the way is the one that takes the cake of these two. You'll end up getting COD points with no additional charge. You'll end up getting bonus items, which again have yet to be disclosed, but you wouldn't get with the standard physical edition, and you also get immediate access to Black Ops 3 remastered maps if you're on PlayStation 4. So you get all three of those things for no additional charge, just only for actually sacrificing a physical disc to use. And don't get me wrong, I'm an old school guy who loves the disc to show that I physically own the game as well, but that's a bit of a tough sell with stuff that you end up getting for literally no additional charge that would be exclusive just to the digital edition. So I think that I'd take the digital standard over just the physical standard version as well. And the final parameter comes down to future proofing. Any of the additions past the base versions really are now what we can talk about. This comes down to if you want more collectibles or not, so kind of adding on to what already is a parameter we set up here with this. So if I straight up just want a discount on that future content in the pipeline, I'd take the Digital Deluxe Edition. You end up getting the Black Ops Pass, which future-proofs you then for the DLC content coming later on in the year, and you also end up getting pretty much everything else that all the other editions will offer without any uptick in charge. One big one, of course, being the Digital Deluxe Edition versus the Enhanced Edition being $30 more, which only offers an additional COD point bundle, to which I don't need any lavish or insane amount of COD points, because if there are supply drops, which I'm a little intrigued that they haven't mentioned anything up until this point about them, I'm not gonna buy any COD points or supply drops anyway. So the Deluxe versus Enhanced Edition is the same thing, just a waste of $30 extra to me. So you'd still get the season pass, the digital items, and all that good stuff. You wouldn't get the physical tangible items, but again, if you're not really looking for collectibles, it shouldn't be all that much of an issue. So at the end of the day, I'd end up saying, depending on what you fall into, you end up placing your money on the Mystery Box Edition if you're really into collectibles, the digital standard if you really just want the base game and want to try it out, or the Digital Deluxe Edition if you want to end up getting a little bit of those collectibles, but also future-proof for what you end up getting later on in the year. But again, my recommendations can only go so far, and it comes down to what you personally want out of the game. I can't custom tailor this to however many scenarios there may be looking to buy one, but I can hopefully give some helpful insight to shape some sort of recommendation. So that said, that's where we're gonna wrap it up. I'd love to get your thoughts and feedback down there in the comment section down below. Is there anything in particular you're looking forward to here out of this Black Ops 4 content season? Anything that you're looking to buy or maybe have already secured your purchase of in terms of edition for Black Ops 4? I'd love to get your thoughts in the comments down below. But that said, that's where we're gonna wrap it up. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Black Ops 4. All content, blackout, multiplayer, all that good stuff we got you coming. We are less than a week away. This time next week, we're gonna be playing Black Ops 4. I'm super stoked for that, so if you guys wanna stay up to date with all things Black Ops 4, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing. If you guys also wanna follow me over on Twitter and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected from outside of YouTube. Practically live on both those, so if you guys wanna check them out, links in the description below. But all that said and out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching. Mine is an espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care, and peace.